My name is Akilah Watts, and I'm a multidisciplinary contemporary Barbadian artist. My work focuses a lot on Black hair and a Black Caribbean Barbadian experience. I use imagery such as fruit, veg, landscape, seascape, as well as a Barbadian folk character by the name of Mother Sally in some of my works to portray my end goal. My work, or my main goal I should say, for my work is to instill nostalgia and a certain Caribbean experience within the viewer. I would like them to go away feeling refreshed and perhaps even interested to ask questions more about the people and the experience here, and not generally of the experience of being like a tourist. Where do I start? I started out in secondary school by choosing mainly business subjects and made sure that I had art somewhere in there so that I could focus on art as my main career goal. I was blessed enough with supportive parents that decided, well, it's up to me what I wanted to do, and they were wholeheartedly behind me. I think even at that initial point when I was choosing to be an artist, I had no idea what type of artist I wanted to be, what field I wanted to be in, but my father already had like a list of different like job opportunities and different sectors that I could be in. So I knew that he had researched and he was more than 100% behind me with my decision. So I graduated at the Barbadian Community College in 2017. It is now 2021, and that would be 4 years since I would have graduated school, and I think it has been an awesome journey. Straight out of school it was a little bit hard because, again, I think you rely on that constant feedback and criticism, and I should say critical analysis, not necessarily criticism, but there are good critiques. So I think I was relying a lot on that general feedback and that camaraderie I had with my class and my tutors while I was at school. I honestly miss the experience of school. I am generally a talkative person and I enjoy human interaction, so I really enjoyed school. And I think as an artist it's so important to be getting feedback and hearing other people's thoughts about your work, especially as you're developing, because that helps you again to grow. Because as you create work sometimes in your studio and you don't have anybody critiquing it or like analyzing it or have anything to speak on it, sometimes it can be unsuccessful. Two girls in particular from that year I kind of more or less grew up with. One of them I went to primary school with, and the other one I went to secondary school with, and we've kind of created a group. We actually have a business together named A3 Design Studios, and we focus a lot on murals and creating again a Black Barbadian cultural experience throughout Barbados, and hopefully soon enough to international scale, who knows. But we were able to do the biggest mural in the Eastern Caribbean, which is a 30 by 60 foot mural located at the General Post Office in Barbados, and that experience was crazy. I think that experience, while it was not rooted in my usual imagery and my creative take on things, I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was a challenge because, again, the height, but also the imagery. It was a competition. It was over 50 sketches, and we were one of 2 selected for the general public to vote on, and we won, and that's how we got the opportunity to do this. But up to now, I think the mural is going to be a year in 2 months time, and it does not feel like it's that far gone. It's still an experience that I look back on fondly. But going back to my work, those 2 girls, my best friends, sisters by choice, really again instill so much in me, and they add so much to my work by being able to message them and send them photos of my work and ask them, and have these critical conversations about each of our works. And that, I think, in turn helps me to be continuously growing. I think seeking out the discussions with people that you value and that you know will give you honest opinions on your work, and not just say, oh, your work is pretty, your work looks nice, this and that, helps you continuously grow. So the way my work looks now, I don't think it might look like that in the future, or will continue to look like that forever, I should say, because again, I want to be constantly growing. I want to be creating work that speaks to the time, or it speaks to my history, it speaks to something that I want to talk about, that I think is important. I just want to thank Island Gals for having me on today, or whenever it is this is posted, but I just want to say thank you for giving me this platform to share a little bit of my experience.